What's something people don't know about the Golden Age of Piracy? Ahoy, mateys, and welcome to the Fact Grid. Get ready to embark on an adventure like no other. Your trusted source for illuminating the hidden corners of history, where every page turned reveals a new secret. Today, we're diving deep into the thrilling and often misunderstood world of pirates during their Golden Age, a time when these maritime marauders ruled the waves and etched their names into legend. Their stories are filled with daring escapades, fierce battles, and hidden treasures. Prepare to hoist the sails and set a course through treacherous waters as we uncover the untold facts behind these infamous figures. We'll navigate through stormy seas and explore the lives of those who lived by the pirate code. From Blackbeard's fearsome reputation to the surprising tales of Bonny and Mary Read, these pirates were more than just outlaws. They were complex characters with their own stories and motivations. We'll separate myth from reality, debunking the legends and revealing the true stories behind the pirate lore. Get ready to discover the truth behind their strict codes of conduct, which governed their lives and ensured order amidst the chaos of the high seas. We'll delve into the reasons behind their rise to power, exploring the economic and social conditions that made piracy a viable career for many. And we'll examine the events that ultimately led to their decline, from increased naval patrols to changing political landscapes. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of the Golden Age of Piracy. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of the past and bring history to life. If you enjoy our deep dives into history, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Fact Grid for more captivating stories. The Golden Age of Piracy, a period roughly spanning from the 1650s to the 1730s, wasn't a time of romanticized adventure as often portrayed. It was a brutal era fueled by political turmoil, economic disparity, and rampant opportunism on the high seas. This period saw a surge in maritime trade, particularly across the Atlantic. Ships laden with gold, silver, and other valuable commodities became prime targets for daring pirates seeking fortune and freedom from the constraints of established society. The Caribbean, with its numerous islands and hidden coves, provided the perfect haven for these outlaws. It was a lawless frontier where pirates could operate with relative impunity, preying on merchant vessels and amassing unimaginable wealth. Let's delve into the lives of some of the most famous pirates of the Golden Age. Starting with Blackbeard, known for his fearsome appearance and ruthless tactics, he terrorized the seas, capturing numerous ships and accumulating vast wealth. However, his reign came to an end when he was killed in a fierce battle with the British Navy. Next, we have Bonny, a fierce and independent woman who defied societal norms to become a pirate. She fought alongside her lover, Calico Jack, and was known for her bravery and combat skills. Despite her efforts, she was eventually captured and sentenced to death, though her fate remains a mystery. Finally, we have Bartholomew Roberts, one of the most successful pirates of the era. He captured over 400 ships during his career, but his luck ran out when he was killed in a battle with the Royal Navy. These pirates, with their daring exploits and tragic ends, epitomize the struggle and allure of the pirate life. Contrary to popular belief, pirate ships weren't ruled by chaos and anarchy. To maintain order and ensure cooperation, pirates established their own codes of conduct, a set of agreed-upon rules governing behavior on board. These codes, often detailed in written articles, covered everything from the distribution of plunder to punishments for transgressions. They established a system of checks and balances, preventing captains from becoming tyrannical and ensuring fairness, at least in theory. For example, many pirate codes mandated the equal sharing of treasure, with variations based on roles and contributions. They also outlined punishments for offenses such as stealing from fellow pirates, starting fights on board, or showing cowardice in battle. Section 5, Blackbeard, Terror of the Seas. No exploration of the Golden Age of Piracy would be complete without mentioning the notorious Blackbeard, whose real name was likely Edward Teach. He was one of the most feared and infamous pirates to ever sail the seas. With his thick black beard, said to be braided with lit fuses for intimidation, he cultivated an image of fear and brutality. This terrifying appearance was designed to strike fear into the hearts of his enemies before a single shot was fired. Blackbeard's reign of terror spanned only a few short years, but his exploits became legendary. His name alone could send shivers down the spines of sailors and merchants alike. He commanded a powerful fleet and blockaded the port of Charleston, South Carolina, holding the entire city hostage for a ransom of medical supplies. This audacious act demonstrated his strategic mind and his ability to control and manipulate situations to his advantage. Despite his fearsome reputation, some historians argue that Blackbeard's tactics relied more on intimidation than actual violence. He was a master of psychological warfare, using his fearsome image to avoid unnecessary battles. He understood the power of fear and often sought to avoid bloodshed, preferring to negotiate surrenders and minimize casualties. This approach not only preserved his crew, but also ensured that his legend grew with each encounter. Section 6. Anne Bonny and Mary Red defying conventions. The Golden Age of Piracy wasn't just a man's world. Anne Bonny and Mary Read challenged gender norms and earned their place among the most famous pirates in history. Both women disguised themselves as men to escape societal restrictions and seek adventure on the high seas. They joined the crew of Calico Jack Rackham, becoming skilled fighters and earning the respect of their fellow pirates. Their true identities were eventually revealed, but their courage and fighting prowess during battles cemented their legendary status. Their stories serve as a testament to the fact that the allure of piracy transcended gender and social barriers. Section 7. Captain Kidd, from privateer to pirate. Captain William Kidd's story is one of ambition, betrayal, and a fall from grace. Initially commissioned as a privateer tasked with hunting pirates, Kidd eventually succumbed to the temptations of the pirate life. Facing mounting pressure to deliver on his promises of captured treasure, Kidd turned to piracy himself, attacking merchant vessels and amassing a fortune. However, his actions ultimately caught up with him. Upon returning to New York, Kidd was arrested and sent back to England, where he was tried and executed for piracy. His trial became a sensationalized affair, raising questions about the blurred lines between privateering and outright piracy. Section 8. The fall of a pirate republic. During their golden age, pirates established a short-lived but remarkable haven on the island of New Providence in the Bahamas. This pirate republic became a bustling hub for pirates to rest, repair their ships, and spend their ill-gotten gains. However, this period of relative autonomy was not to last. As piracy threatened to cripple international trade and destabilize the region, authorities cracked down. In 1718, Woodes Rogers, the newly appointed governor of the Bahamas, offered a pardon to any pirate willing to renounce their criminal ways. This, coupled with a series of naval actions, effectively brought an end to the pirate republic. Section 9. The legacy of the Golden Age. The Golden Age of Piracy may have been relatively short-lived, spanning roughly from the late 17th century to the early 18th century, but its impact on history and popular culture is undeniable. During this period, pirates roamed the seas, challenging the naval powers of the time and creating a legacy that would endure for centuries. The romanticized image of the swashbuckling pirate, with their daring adventures and rebellious spirit, continues to captivate imaginations centuries later. Festivals and events celebrating pirate culture are held worldwide, drawing enthusiasts of all ages who revel in the lore and legends of these maritime outlaws. These pirates, with their defiance of authority, pursuit of freedom, and quest for fortune, have become iconic figures in literature, film, and even video games. From classic novels like Treasure Island to blockbuster movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, their stories have been told and retold, each time adding to the mythos of the pirate. Their stories serve as a reminder of a time when the line between hero and outlaw was often blurred. These tales of adventure and treachery, camaraderie and betrayal continue to resonate with audiences, offering a glimpse into a world where the rules were made to be broken. However, it's crucial to remember that the reality of piracy was far from glamorous. The life of a pirate was fraught with danger, violence, and uncertainty. Many met their end at the gallows or in brutal battles at sea. It was a brutal and often short-lived existence, driven by desperation, greed, and a desire to escape the constraints of a rigid social order. Despite the romanticized image, the true legacy of the Golden Age of Piracy is a complex tapestry of hardship, rebellion, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. Section 10. Unraveling the myths, pirates in reality. The Golden Age of Piracy has been heavily romanticized over time, leading to numerous myths and misconceptions. It's important to separate the Hollywood version from the historical reality. For instance, while pirates did bury treasure, it was often less valuable and less frequent than stories suggest. Additionally, walking the plank, while a form of punishment, was not as common as often depicted in popular culture. Furthermore, while some pirates achieved notoriety for their brutality, many operated under strict codes of conduct and sought to minimize violence whenever possible. Their motivations were complex, driven by a combination of factors rather than a simple thirst for blood. Section 11. Dive deeper with the Fact Grid. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling voyage through the Golden Age of Piracy. We've only scratched the surface of this captivating period in history. If you're eager to delve deeper into the lives of these maritime marauders, their exploits, and the historical context that shaped their world, be sure to subscribe to the Fact Grid for more fascinating explorations of the past. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and